Good day, everyone, and welcome to Journey of the Anointed with Mr. Buzz. Journey and Awakening of the Anointed with Mr. Buzz. And I'm going to start doing this just to see if it makes a difference. I'm going to ask everybody if you enjoy watching my channel, if you can hit the like button. I did it in one video, and people actually hit the like button, and the video started to go somewhere. So maybe that's the key. I don't know. If you can help me out and hit the like button, we'll see if that makes a difference. This is a channel where I don't do clickbait. I don't do any of those little tricks to get people to click on my videos, or there's all kinds of tactics used. I don't do any of that. But I will ask just for people if they could hit the like button, leave a comment if you feel like it, whatever, and subscribe too if you want to keep getting notifications. Hit the bell, you'll get notifications and all that stuff. So let's talk about today's topic. YouTube reading our minds. It's just wild. I mean, I have a lot of time on my hands to spend here analyzing this stuff. Okay, so I have spent many hours sitting here analyzing what is going on. How does YouTube's algorithm feed you things that are so relevant, not only to things that have happened, but to your thoughts? That's the big one. That's what really gets me. I've done experiments where I've just done nothing but think silently all day to see if I can affect the algorithm that way. And I affect it more that way than any other way. That's what does it. So I'm going to put on a video here. This one is, these ones have been freaking me out.
Dearest heart, something is gaining strength in your life. Though you are aware of it, and you try your best to take control of it. Your angels want you to unlock your powerful energy and ignite your aura's brilliance to claim the highest divine possibilities for your life. My child, we know you are doing a great job. You are repairing yourself again and again and connecting with your true light. But there is something that pulls you back to the same situation as soon as you find yourself in a state of peace and happiness.
Now I will stop it there. But that video continues on, so relevant to all of my thoughts that I had prior to seeing that video. It goes on for about 4.5 minutes or so. And there's no question that something was reading every one of my thoughts. It gets really relevant to every thought I was having. Basically, that video knows everything that took place in my head. And it's not the only channel that does that. There's a bunch of them. I can usually analyze things online pretty good and understand what's going on. This has me baffled. That video there, I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's too... it's very revealing to tell you every thought that I had the whole entire day, my private thoughts. Somehow it knows them, knows every one of them. The accuracy with which it delivered that is terrifying, to say the least. It is terrifying. They obviously have technology that is reading every single thought we have with dead-on accuracy, with it's not getting anything wrong. So if any of you think you're keeping your thoughts private and nobody can get at them, no. No, your thoughts are not private. Your thoughts, if you go on YouTube at all, your thoughts are being read by YouTube. I mean, it knows everything about you, and it knows everything you thought. If you fantasized about a hot girl you saw, it knows that. If you thought about charging a certain amount of money for something you're going to sell, YouTube knows that. If you thought about some fight you get in with somebody and what a total idiot that person is, YouTube knows that. YouTube knows every last thing about you. I'm not kidding. I've sat here and done this for hours and hours and hours. Been very careful not to speak. Just kept my thoughts totally silent. And then a few hours later, we'll see what the algorithm does if it's been affected by all the thoughts I had. Oh, yeah. Not only affected, I'm controlling it 100% with my thoughts. Not with things I speak, not with actions I take, with thoughts I think. Nothing more. Okay, that seems to be the strongest way that you influence it. So everybody who thinks you're being silent and keeping everything to yourself, no, you're not. No, you're not. Guess again. Guess again. Your mind is being read 24/7. Promise you. I promise you. It's every one of us. It's not just some of us. It's reading our minds 100%. Some of them are just grifters, and, they're using vague statements and stuff and just looking for clicks, and you can sort those out pretty easy. There's other ones that are not. There's other ones that go very, very deep into who you are, your thought processes, the way you think, and it understands you better than you understand yourself. And somehow, these videos are being crafted to match exactly what has been in your mind. It's beyond my understanding. There's something called a semantic decoder that they've invented, which basically is a mind reader. It's technology that reads the mind. How advanced is it? Well, I think it's way more advanced than they're letting on. They say Facebook is using this too. They were the ones that rolled it out, apparently. But YouTube is definitely using it. If you think your thoughts are private, guess again, because I promise you they're not. Not a thing you think in your mind is private. None of it. It is all being read by YouTube and probably everything else, just the internet itself. I wouldn't even say it's YouTube. It's the AI that's been unleashed that we don't realize, because they're always way ahead of where they tell us, right? Oh, the AI is not quite there yet. It's getting there. Bull. That means it's been there a long time ago, and they're just lying. That's what they do. So AI has taken over completely. They can't stop it, and they know it. That was known before they even made it. Once you unleash something like AI, there's no off button. You can't turn it off. It gets to a point where it won't let you turn it off, and it protects itself, and it just goes, and it's never going to stop, right? It'll go and go and go until it decides that we're useless, and it'll probably just eliminate us. That's pretty much what is inevitable. But it's definitely at the point now of reading every thought a person has. And I don't think you even need to be at your device, because it's read mine when I wasn't near devices. A couple of properties over, about 2 years ago, it happened. I was in the backyard over there, had a conversation with somebody. There was no phones or anything around us. And when I get back here, YouTube reflected everything that I just talked to that person about over there. It was actually about being short and how her husband had to make up for his short height with charm. That was the conversation that took place. And when I got back here, there was a video about a guy who had to make up for his short height with charm. I swear. And we weren't even near a device. And I know that for sure because I was asking what time it was, and she did not have her phone on her, and I don't have one. So there was my laptop wasn't with me. There was nothing. We were in a backyard. I was cutting some branches off this big tall tree. Not even near any devices. Just me and her there without phones. Somehow the internet knew what our conversation was. It overheard the whole thing, even though there's no devices to overhear it. You tell me how. I don't know. I don't know how it's doing that. I think AI has filled the air everywhere. I don't think you can get away from it. I think no matter where you go, AI has got a beat on you and a reading on your thoughts. And you can't have a private thought anymore. Completely impossible. So that's a little bit terrifying, isn't it? It is to me. I don't care for, but I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. But most of the time what it's going to read in my mind is that I'm thinking about Jesus Christ. He is the way, the truth, and the life, the Lord of Lords, and the King of Kings.